example 21 is quite hard. It's like the public exam questions 10 years ago. Let's try and do it. And maybe it's not the same type of questions as the questions in these 5 years. Like y used to m1 times x. That means there's a line with the slope we don't know. The slope maybe here, here, but it passed through the origin. And there's a circle. The center is 5, 5, like that. So there will be 2 lines. But now we specify the slope should be greater than 1. That means if we find 2 lines, one of them should be greater than 1. One of them should be smaller than 1. So let's find it. Touches, so delta equals 0. We don't know the coordinates, so we cannot use this kind of method. The slope multiplied together is -1. We just put these two here. Like the book says. And the group A term, x squared term, x term, and a constant term. And b squared minus 4ac is 0. If I you can do what is in the book. -10 squared is 100, and 1 plus m1 squared is 1 plus 2m1 plus m1 squared. But if I use the book, I will take out 2 out, as I mentioned. So I will just 2 squared. So, and then 5 squared. 1 plus 2m, 1 plus m1 squared. And then this 4 I will not multiply into it because I have to cancel with this one. So this one I will multiply to it. 40 plus 40 m1 squared is 0. Cancel these 2. I will cancel these 2 properly. So this 25 plus 50 m1 plus 25 m1 squared minus 40 m1 squared. Then you have -15 m1 squared plus 50 m1 minus 15 equals 0. If you divide by 5, -5, you got this as well, and then you can go through here. You have this line, then you can put it back to here to find x and to find y. Part B, there's another line, but this time they cross the circle at 2 points, and show that the multiplication of the x coordinate of 2 points is this one. It's a bit like product of roots. How to calculate this line? You just substitute y to m to x. Actually, it's the same equations as this one. Same equation as this one because they are similar. m1, m2, and then you put it. These equations you copy it out. But this time it's not m1 but m2. Then product of root c over a. C over a is x1 times x2. 40 over 1 plus m squared. The question asks you to show this. Okay. And use this result. OA times OB use OB squared. So OA times OB, it should be these 2 multiplied together. Okay, you copy it. And this one you can put it here. And then you cross it out, equals to 40. OP squared, you have P, you have O. Actually, in the last part, they just need to find distance formula to find it. The length is 40 to show like this, but it's difficult. Okay. Instant Drill 21 will be similar ideas. Okay, let's do it together. M1x, you put it here, this touches circle, and then delta equals 0. X squared plus m1x squared minus 12x minus 4 m1x plus 20 equals 0. Just put here to here, and then you expand this. Like that. you group the ax squared term, x term as usual, touches circle, and what line touches circle, delta equals 0, stated. Negative function squared will be positive, so I don't want it out. I will take out 2, 6 plus 2m1 squared, because this will be cancelled with this 4 times 1 plus m1 squared times 20. Actually, you can take out more, but I usually take a 2. 2 squared with 4, so this and this cancelled. 36 plus 12, 24 m1 plus 4 m1 squared, 20, 20 and the negative 20 minus 20 m1 squared equals 0. Negative 16 m1 squared plus 24 m1 plus 16 equals 0. Divide by negative 8, 2 m1 squared minus 3 m1 minus 2 equals 0. 2 m1, 2 minus 4 and then plus 1, like this. So m1 will be negative 1 over 2 or 2, something like that. And m1 should be green, so we get the positive number. So y equals to negative x over 2, because we find this L1. And the coordinates of P in the space. Just put in here these equations to find out x. So a2 1 plus negative 1 squared x squared minus 12 plus 4 negative 4 x plus 20 equals 0. Then you should use calculator for these two numbers. Don't 5 over x squared, and this one 10x plus 20 equals 0 times 4 divide by 5 so x is 4, and what is y? Plug in these equations. This one. So, put in here. Y equals to negative 2. So the coordinates P will be 4, negative 2. Okay. And then another line, same as this. Plus these 2 points using this equation for the roots. So 1 plus m2 squared x squared minus 12 plus 4m2 x plus 20 equals 0. x1, x2 used to C over A, product of roots. 20 over 1 plus m2 squared. And OP, P is here, O is the origin. Actually, you should find the length of AB this time. And OA is to OP. Maybe you find OP first. OP is the easiest. O is 0, 0. 4 squared plus negative 2 minus 0 squared, 2 squared. Used to root 20, 16 plus 4. And then you can find OA. OA will be this one divided by half. And then you just need to find OB. Actually, it's the same graph as this one, I think. So now you have OA, you have OP, then you know OB. If you have OB, then you find AB. So this one. This one is this one. So the product should be 20. OA is this one. So OB to be 40 over this one. Then AB will be, which one is bigger? No, 40 over 20. 20 over 2. Right, OB is bigger. OB minus this one. So AB, no, enough space. I usually use notebook. This minus this equals 40 over 20 times 20 over 20 minus 20 over 2 equals to this. This is 2. 2 times root 20 minus 1/2 times root 20. That means 1.5 times root 20, like this. And root 20, you need to take a 4 out, like this. So there will be 3 times root 5 with the final answer.